How has Long John Silver's stayed afloat despite sailing extremely tempestuous seas? The leading name in fast seafood chains, Long John Silver's has hit many lows, from bankruptcy and being labeled the worst restaurant meal in America to a lawsuit over not paying for their kids' meal toys. Long John Silver's was also briefly a part of the Yum Brands fast food empire, and despite being sold off in 2011, there are still 179 Long John Silver's restaurants that share a space as a hybrid restaurant with a KFC, Taco Bell, or A&W. And despite the chain being named after a famous pirate, a baseball stadium in Louisville, Kentucky is actually named after the Long John Silver's founder and president, because apparently a $5 million donation absolves you for the blight you've unleashed upon our digestive tracts. This week on the show, I'll deep fry my knowledge in your batter of curiosity so that you too may know everything I've learned about Long John Silver's. Then we'll direct our attention to the people of Yelp to see what they're saying about the very Long John Silver's we dined at. Stay tuned. This is the Fine Dining Podcast.
Your table is ready. Take your seat. The flavor of the day is mediocrity. Wouldn't you like to try a bite? Guarantee it'll be the perfect bite. Fine dining. Better than you thought, worse than you hoped. Fine dining. We don't treat mediocre as a joke. Ranking every single place we've been. Compare it to the perfect 5 out of 10.
You said something about it being like the leading seafood chain. It's the only seafood chain that I've ever heard of, I think.
It's very prominent, but there are some other fast food seafood chains in other parts of the country. There's one called Captain D's that has probably, it has several hundred locations.
Wow.
I know that there was one in either Knoxville or Nashville. I think they're kind of from that part of the country that I was looking into going to at one point.
Oh yeah, let me just
but
pop over there real quick.
I had
to go to Bakersfield.
I had a friend that is true. Anyways, hello and welcome to the Fine Dining Podcast, the quest to compare all restaurants to Chili's. I am your host, Michael Ornelas, and in this podcast, we learn the history of our favorite restaurant chains 1 week before seeing how they compare to Chili's in week 2. This week on the show, I'll be teaching y'all the history of the Long John Silver's brand, and joining me with all hands on deck is a teenage thespian prodigy. She's a branch on the other side of my family tree, as she's my second cousin once removed. She's now a fine dining 4-timer and is just one of my favorite people in the world. It's Emma Helena, because that's what you want me to call you, not Emma Danger.
You can call me Emma Danger.
Okay.
I'm flattered.
You're flat Earth? I had a feeling.
That's not what I said.
I had a feeling you believe in flat Earth. You believe Antarctica's like a wall around the whole world.
Oh, yeah. What is this? Stranger Things? Oh, first reference. Yeah.
Well, yeah, let's talk about it now.
Right now?
I binged Stranger Things just because you were coming to visit and the finale episode was coming out during this visit.
Yeah.
And so I watched...
And I was not going to miss that.
3 seasons worth of the show because I last watched season 2 forever ago. And I liked the ending.
That was very unenthusiastic.
Look, compared to some of the other things along the way, I really liked the ending.
That's good. There are a lot of mixed opinions about season 5. So
yeah.
I appreciate you saying that. I really do.
As though you made it.
Yes, I did.
This is your work.
I'm a secret Duffer brother. That's me.
Yeah. So normally right now I ask people if they have a history with the chain that we went to.
Never heard of it.
You'd never heard of Long John Silver's?
I've never heard of it. That's why I say I've never heard of any other seafood brand, because that's the only one I've ever heard.
Okay, I didn't even know that this was like your introduction to the idea of Long John Silver's.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. I don't think they have it where I live.
Yeah,
at all.
There's like 13 or so in California, but like California's a huge state.
Not to insult you, but I'm not a nerd and I don't research chain restaurants in my free time.
Anyways, my history with Long John Silver's is that I think I've been once in my childhood and was too afraid to eat it because it was fish.
Why would you do that?
So I think I just had hush puppies and at the time as a child thought they were fine. So I don't really have a deep history. I don't have a bias towards or against this place. I do think I had maybe in my mind an idea that they were lower quality.
Obviously.
Before going. We've now experienced it. We know, and we'll talk about it all next week. But like even going in, fast food doesn't inherently mean low quality. Oftentimes it's lower
Kinda
grade
does,
meat.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a
So did it
a
exceed
deeper
your
level.
expectations, or did it?
No, it fell into my low expectations.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That scared me.
So that's my history. That's your history. Do you want to hear the history of the Long John Silver's chain?
I don't think I have an option to say no. So yeah.
Just be enthusiastic
I'm
about the concept
enthusiastic.
of the podcast.
I am. I really am. Thank you for having me.
All right, we're going to jump into this week's Eat Deets.
Eatery details.
Long John Silver's was launched in 1969 in Lexington, Kentucky by entrepreneur Jim Patterson. It evolved out of the Jericho Inc. restaurant group, which originally boasted a White Castle knockoff called White Tavern and a roast beef sandwich stand named Jerry's, aiming to bring quick service seafood to the heartland. All Jerry's restaurants were sold to become Denny's restaurants so Jericho could put all its focus on Long John Silver's.
I'm glad that they sold it to Denny's, because then they don't have that. Denny's doesn't get a bad name. Does that make sense?
What do you mean?
Like, didn't they sell it to Denny?
Well, Jericho sold Jerry's restaurants just the building spaces to become Denny's
Okay.
so that they could put all their eggs in the Long John Silver's basket, because they
That's
were like,
sad.
this is a winning proposition.
That they lost on that.
You know, success and quality are two different things. The Big Bang Theory is successful.
Young Sheldon, that's quality.
The Long John Silver's brand name was inspired by the pirate Long John Silver from Treasure Island.
Arr.
No real John Silver was involved in the restaurant founding, and early founders even considered other maritime names like Limeys and Barnacle Bills before sticking with this literary reference.
They should have just said Captain Jack Sparrow. They should have made it into a Pirates of the Caribbean themed restaurant, and I think it would have gone
In 1969?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or Pirates of the Caribbean should have been Long John Silver's, and they should have collabed, and I think both franchises would have
You
been
want a
successful.
monopolization of being a pirate? I only want to learn one
I
pirate.
only want one. And like the pirate themed restaurants, I just want just one centered pirate. I'm joking.
You and I went to a pirate themed
I know.
restaurant
When I was mute.
when you were mute. You were a child who did
how
not
the
talk.
turntables.
Yep. I originally thought it was Medieval Times that we went to, but no, it was
It was
Pirates, which is basically there's a big boat in the middle of the
It's like medieval times
Arena.
except with water.
yeah,
It's like Casa Bonita and medieval times like had a child.
and there's a lot of like acrobatic stuff. I remember it being decently cool, but I was like, why is this child not saying a word? I think I saw you lean over and whisper something to your mom, my cousin, once,
That sounds like something I did.
and I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, so
so
it
she
can talk.
knows words.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like Newt in Aliens.
Yeah. My mom used to call me Newt.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I see it. From the outset, Long John Silver's embraced a seafaring theme to match its pirate-inspired name. Early restaurants featured New England Cape Cod-style architecture with blue roofs, square cupolas, wood plank interiors, plus decorative lobster pots and ship's wheels, evoking a dockside vibe. A trademark touch was the captain's bell at the exit. Satisfied customers would ring the bell on their way out if they enjoyed their meal, underscoring the chain's fun nautical identity.
I will say I did enjoy the nautical identity. Would you say like evoke pirate side something?
Yeah.
I was evoked of that beachy Cape Cod-y thing, and then I was quickly not like
Yeah.
it.
We'll dive a lot deeper into our feelings about
Oh yeah,
the
yeah, of course.
decor next week. But I will say I was so excited at the notion of ringing the bell.
I really wanted to, and I'm really mad at you that you didn't. I'm really mad that I didn't.
It would have betrayed my morals to give them
Very
the
valid.
impression that they were doing better than they were.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, we'll get into that
We'll get
later.
into it.
Just a little later.
The menu has always revolved around fried seafood, notably the signature batter-dipped fish fillets with fries and hush puppies. The chain sells about 6 million pounds of hush puppies each year. Long John Silver's is also known for its fan-favorite extras. Diners in the know often request a scoop of extra crumbs or Crispies, the crunchy fried batter bits from the fryers, as a free side treat.
6 million hush puppies
6
gone to
million
waste.
pounds of hush puppies.
That's worse. That's way worse.
That's so many more hush puppies.
I feel like half of those hush puppies are in the trash right now.
Well,
I know ours were.
any that go into my stomach are also kind of in the trash.
That's true. That's
So,
true.
yeah, I think part of it is there's a novelty to being the only chain that serves a certain item. Like, I can't think of other chain restaurants that
feel
have
like
hush
there
puppies.
have to be other places that sell
Cookout
hush
has
puppies.
hush puppies, and they're actually very good. I like their hush puppies there.
I just want a good hush puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sad.
Have you had hush puppies before yesterday?
Yes, but
Yeah.
not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to get at right now.
Well, let's take time to explore it.
Okay, time's up.
Damn. Long John Silver's has hooked into pop culture with some memorable tie-ins and gimmicks. In 1994, it partnered with the film The Little Rascals for a marketing campaign, and a few years later bet big on a 1998 promo for Lost in Space, a gamble that backfired when the company was sued for $3 million for allegedly failing to pay for promotional toys after the movie tie-in flopped.
Yeah, you mentioned something about toys earlier, and I was interested in that.
As far as my understanding, I read a few articles on this, and it was kind of tough to figure out what the exact point of the lawsuit was. But it sounded like the movie paid to have toys made and provided them to Long John Silver's to sell, and then Long John Silver's at the time was going through a bankruptcy, and they couldn't pay them for the toys that they produced for them to sell.
Aha.
So it was like they just got a bunch of toys for free, and the company was like,
Fine. Can't do that.
what the heck,
Lost in Space. What was the other one? You said
The
two
Little
movies.
Rascals.
The Little Rascals. That's what
The
I meant.
1994 one.
I love Little Rascals. It's not Pirates of the Caribbean, but I'll take it.
And they were on a boat in the tie-in. They did
Yeah.
a commercial where Alfalfa was suggesting procuring some fried fish.
Wow, guys.
And it was just a commercial, basically.
Me and my Little Rascal sure want some fried fish.
And then Lost in Space, if I remember correctly, had Matt LeBlanc from Friends in it. They thought he was going to be a big deal outside of Friends.
Did he reel it in? I don't know. I was trying to make a
Did he
fishing joke.
reel in the role?
Yeah.
Probably auditioned for it.
Okay. You said hook earlier. What'd you say? I don't know what you said. I have very
Look,
bad
I
memory.
pepper in some
You
nautical
said hook, and
theming in my...
I never realized that you were making jokes, and then I realized when you said hook, and I was like, oh, that's funny. So I think you'll appreciate that.
That sounded so mean. I never realized when you're making jokes. Roasted.
No, fried. Get it? Because okay.
The brand also leans into its pirate imagery. Every September 19th on Talk Like a Pirate Day, Long John Silver's restaurants have rewarded customers who speak in pirate lingo or show up in buccaneer attire with free fish or chicken goodies, making for a fun annual publicity event.
That's my favorite holiday now.
Talk Like a Pirate Day?
Talk Like a Pirate Day.
I remember my favorite tie-in I've ever seen with Talk Like a Pirate Day. Do you know the app Words with Friends?
No.
So it's basically Scrabble.
Okay.
It was just an app where you would connect with friends and you play Scrabble with them remotely. I remember they released a spinoff that was Words with Pirates, and it was just the only letters you could get were A-R-G-H. So you could play, and you would just play words and be like har har or arg or ar. It was very stupid, but very silly and satisfying to play.
I would have been really angry if I was playing that, I think.
Why?
Just having the
Do you hate a good time?
What?
Do you hate having fun?
No, but why is it just I would get angry.
'Cause
I
it's
get
pirate.
angry at the Wordles.
They're
I get
pirates.
really mad at Wordles if it's a word that I don't like.
I've never lost at Wordle. I have literally never gotten a Wordle wrong.
That's not true.
I've not done like every day's Wordle. I've missed days, but every Wordle that I've played, I've succeeded. And like over 1,000.
Really?
Yeah. I love word games.
Don't believe that.
Why wouldn't you believe that? Do you just refuse to believe that I might be a little smart? Just say yes. I know it's how you feel. Don't lie on this podcast. In the 90s, Long John Silver's parent company, Jericho Inc., underwent a leveraged buyout that burdened the chain with debt, and by 1998, Long John Silver's was forced to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. In 1999, the parent company of A&W Restaurants acquired Long John Silver's out of bankruptcy, merging the two into a holding company called Yorkshire Global Restaurants. This move stabilized the company for a time and set the stage for further corporate changes.
So does A&W still own Long John Silver's?
No, so A&W no longer owns it, but...
Oh, no wonder they're still like in business.
So many Long John Silver's locations these days are hybrid A&W restaurants.
And KFC and Taco Bell, you said earlier, right?
KFC and Taco Bell, but that was an entirely different venture. That was a different ownership company, but the restaurants have... Yeah, so I'll just jump into the next point because it's literally about that. Long John Silver's became part of the Yum Brands family in 2002 when Yorkshire was acquired by the owner of KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut. Under Yum's umbrella, many Long John Silver's locations were co-branded with sister chains to maximize efficiency. Yum eventually decided to shed its seafood concept and in 2011 sold Long John Silver's to a new franchisee-led group, LJS Partners, which included members of original founder Jim Patterson's family. An attempt to sell the chain in 2014 fell through, but in November 2022, an investor consortium led by longtime franchisee Bob Jenkins acquired Long John Silver's to spearhead a turnaround, marking the latest chapter in its long history of ownership changes. So basically, Yorkshire was acquired, that's Long John Silver's and A&W, acquired by Yum Brands, who has Taco Bell, KFC, and Pizza Hut, and now has The Habit.
Really?
Yeah. So those are the 4 Yum Brands restaurants.
Yum.
They acquired them, and so it was...
So they're playing hot potato with Long John Silver's because nobody wants Long John
I mean, kind of. And so what they ended up selling it to was essentially a bunch of franchisees, owners of Long John Silver's restaurants, banded together and bought the company, like, IP, essentially.
Okay.
So with being under the same umbrella as KFC and Taco Bell, they opened hybrid restaurants that were Long John Silver's KFC, Long John Silver's Taco Bell, and then the Long John Silver's A&W ones still existed. So you can find any of those 4 combinations still whenever you're looking for Long John Silver's restaurants.
Yeah.
Even though they're not even owned by KFC anymore. So I wonder how like a profit share goes there.
These words are scaring me.
Like, imagine you walk into a restaurant that is a Long John Silver's KFC hybrid, but KFC is owned by one company and Long John Silver's is owned by a different one.
That's freaky.
Yeah. It's like the MCU, but like the Spider-Man.
That's crazy.
But like the Spider-Man movies. Yeah. The ones that like weren't.
That makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, that's an incomplete thought. We can move on.
Great.
Yeah. The chain has not escaped controversy, particularly around health and nutrition. In 2013, the Center for Science and the Public Interest labeled Long John Silver's Big Catch Platter the worst restaurant meal in America.
Why did we go there?
What do you mean, why? It's a chain restaurant. I'm covering all chain restaurants.
That's so
You're not going to
scary.
die.
That is so scary.
Well, you will eventually, but not from it.
I don't believe you. I think this is...
You're on a slow decline. Yeah. But it had 1,320 calories, 33 grams of trans fats, 19 grams of saturated fat, and 3,700 milligrams of sodium. The report generated nationwide negative press. In response, LJS reformulated its cooking methods, eliminating trans fats entirely by 2014, and promoting healthier options like baked or grilled seafood. Despite these changes, the brand's reputation remains closely tied to indulgent fried fare, a draw for fans, and a frequent target for critics.
That was just so scary. All those saturated, like, that's like insane.
Yeah, it's a lot. And I mean,
and it doesn't taste any better than what you just described.
Well, and so that is the thing that kind of bugs me is you would assume that doing all of that is to add flavor.
Yeah.
if you're eating unhealthy, you want it to be delicious. And in the case of Long John Silver's, it really was not. There are places that are super unhealthy that I'll go eat because I'm like,
because it's like,
it's so good.
yum.
Like, I love the Bloomin' Onion at Outback. I love the Italian beef sandwich at Portillo's. I love a lot of fast food burgers, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they're bad for me. And I know you see the calorie counts and you're just like, well, you know,
oh well,
when in Rome, you know, I'm having this.
Might as well.
But I know it's going to be good. So to me, it's worth it. It's
this was not worth it.
And so that's what's insulting about a place like this.
If you gave me the old nutritional facts and you said it was from today, I would have believed you.
It tasted unhealthy. It tasted not good. And both of those things were like, well, then why am I eating it?
It felt gross.
At the end of the day, it didn't feel worth it.
No, not at all.
I'm sure there's something out there that's super unhealthy that you love. And you're like, I think this is worth it.
In-N-Out's animal fries.
Just like loading it up with sauce.
So good.
Yeah.
I get it with onions and like caramelized onions on top,
Mhm.
like with like extra spread. And then you like get the fries crispy.
You can get them with like beef patty on it,
I
right?
know. Yeah, you can.
Yeah. So there's always things that'll be worth it.
Yeah.
It's just disappointing when you eat that poorly and feel like it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that.
As of 2025, Long John Silver's operates roughly 500 restaurants worldwide, with the vast majority in the United States and a smaller presence in Asia. The company is focused on modernization, rolling out its updated True North restaurant design with cleaner lines, refreshed decor, and digital drive-through screens. In late 2025, it also unveiled a refreshed logo and brand positioning emphasizing chicken and seafood, highlighting chicken as a long underrated but increasingly central part of its strategy. Under new ownership, the chain has cautiously resumed international expansion, reopening and launching locations in Southeast Asia, including Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand, while aiming to hook a new generation of customers with a mix of pirate-themed nostalgia and fried comfort food.
Did we see the new logo? Like, did our...
No, usually it's a very long rollout
Yeah.
to update restaurant interiors and stuff like that. That logo wasn't even their previous logo. Like, that was like a couple logos
Really?
ago was what they had
That's
on
so
the one we
funny.
went to. Yeah.
Which is so funny because, like, considering all the Cracker Barrel drama that just happened with them
With their
changing the
logo?
logo and how everyone, like, was in outrage and then they changed it back really fast and then nobody noticed that Long John Silver's changed and that, like, it's old. I don't know if that's...
Well, also for the Cracker Barrel logo, they took the barrel off the logo. So it was just kind of like...
Into Cracker Barrel?
I've been to Cracker. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was for
I
a while
watched
the
that
most
episode,
mediocre
yeah.
until I went to Chili's.
Yeah.
So 5.01 out of 10.
That's pretty good.
Is it?
No, like, in the terms of mediocrity.
Sure. That's pretty mediocre
It's
for sure.
Pretty mediocre.
Pretty mid. And that'll do it for this week's Eat Deets.
Eat it.
Emma, I pray that you've found your own pirate's treasure in all of those factoids, because it's now
Yes,
time
of
for
course.
you to share the wealth and pitch to me a restaurant concept of your very own. But before we do, we need to make a theme song for this segment that we both sing.
Okay. Wait.
Give me a style. What style of song do you want us to do?
Dare I say musical theater?
Bum, bum, bum. This is the restaurant of your dreams.
It's not what it seems.
Not what it seems. It's where you dine on the 7 seas.
Yeah.
This is the restaurant of your dreams. All right, Brittany.
Yeah, I was going for Ariana Grande as Glinda.
I'll take it. Emma, I want to know what your brain-rotted teenage mind has stormed up.
Brain-rotted.
Don't lie. When asked to create your very own dream restaurant. Something so good that my mascara would stream down my face alongside my prideful tears of joy if I attended its grand opening. It must be practical, delicious, and memorable. 3, 2, 1, go.
That was so targeted. That entire speech was
What was targeted about it?
Mascara running down your face. Put in the photo. Put in the photo
I'll
right
put
now.
in the photo. We were at the Stranger Things
We already
finale
talked
in
about this.
theaters last night, and for 30 minutes, the final actual 30 minutes of length of this movie, your jaw was dropped, your face was soaked, and you just got more and more comedically sad looking.
Yeah.
And by the end, just black lines of mascara running down your face.
We need to stop talking about it because I do feel the tears coming back. Like, I think my face hasn't recovered. I woke up this morning and I could, like, still feel, like, tears and, like, my face, like,
your hair was
getting,
sticking
like,
to the
literally,
moisture.
Yeah. Wait, okay. Back on topic.
Yeah.
Look at how much I wrote for,
oh, wow.
like, my dream restaurant.
All right, let's
That's
hear
actually
it.
not that much now that I'm looking at it.
Let's hear it.
Okay. So, obviously, we just talked about this. I'm really into, like, action-y, like, sci-fi, like, stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like shows and stuff. Okay, ready? Picture it. You're in Canada. Don't ask why. Canada just makes sense. Okay.
The restaurants in Canada or the theming of the restaurant is that we're in Canada?
No, we're in Canada because it's based off a specific place. Not really.
Okay.
You'll see. And it's like a nice place. Like you take your grandparents here and you're like, you know, mom and pop, like, this is a great, nice place. And, you know, they're pulling chairs for you and they got like fancy tea mugs, like the little teacups and stuff like that. Very fancy. And you're sitting there for a while and you can't find your waiter. And you're like trying to flag someone down. You're trying to get someone to take your order. And you're like, okay, like, I heard this was a good restaurant with a good show. Like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden, you're dazing off into this beautiful stained glass window that's like just it has all these colors and like lights flowing through. It's just
stained glass. I understand what it is.
Right? I'm painting a picture here. And all of a sudden you hear like a weird like zoop and then like crash, like the window just explodes and there's someone and they're just swinging in like James Bond style and lands and it's like your waiter and I'm like, oh my god, they just blew through that window and that's so awesome. Like how many windows have they gone through today? Like that's so cool.
What is the window budget on this place?
Incredibly high.
Yeah.
That's why the prices are reflecting that.
Sure. Got to keep replacing stained artisan glass.
Da Vinci? Okay, the viewers will know what I'm referencing. You're just old. Anyways, so they stand, there's glass all over the floor and the cleanup crew is already like coming and sweeping it up. But your waiter like is like, oh, like, hello, like, how may I take your order? And you're like, did you just go?
Is that a Canadian accent?
No, that was just me being posh.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
The Canadianness of this makes so much sense. Keep going.
Sorry, I don't know why I said it in Canada. It's not even Canada. It's not even in like my notes. I just had to say it.
You just think Canadians would eat this up.
Oh.
But Americans would not appreciate it.
So this is important. It's like Benihana style where you're sitting in a circle. Okay. So the entire restaurant, okay, you're not in tables. I feel like I set that up wrong. But it's just one large circle. You know what I mean? So they repel.
I know what a circle is, yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So they repel from the stained glass window and they land in the middle and everyone's like, oh my God, who is this?
Uh-huh.
And it's like, I'm going to take your order. Okay, we're going back forward.
Is he everyone's waiter? Is it one waiter and like a circle of like
There's a couple.
35 people are like waiting?
It's just you guys so far. This is important. You guys are the only people in the restaurant so far. You got there early, okay? You got there early. So, you know, grandma and grandpa, they're ordering their steak filet. They're having a great type of thing. So, but there's constantly shows. That's why you're going there, right? But, you know, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what the theme of the day is going to be, you know? So
what is the budget on this place? You can change themes every day.
Yeah. Okay. So you obviously being the person you are with trying to get all of that averaging and all of those different experiences, you're going multiple times. Okay. All of a sudden, you hear this agitating, grating voice, and it's 12 like ninjas or like soldiers or like fighting people, and they jump over the table and they like do their superhero pose.
You said there's not a table.
They jump over
you said we're standing in a circle.
You're not standing in a circle. The tables are in a circle.
What is in this room?
It's big. It's like
I need a blueprint.
Room. Okay, it's like a ballroom. It's large.
Uh-huh.
But it's like one big circular, it's a table and it's going all the way around. Like Benihana.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
So the person, the soldiers, ninjas, whatever you want to call them, they jump over and your waiter's like, hold on a minute, I need to go do this. And they like, bam, pew, pew,
again, classic Canadian accent.
Yeah. So they just start fighting, and they're like, "How would you like your steak cooked?" Bam, bam.
They're fighting
bam.
each other?
Yes.
So some waiters are good, some waiters are bad?
No, there's one waiter right now and a bunch of different soldiers attacking the waiter because the waiter is James Bond-esque. The waiter is a spy.
I just want to order my filet.
So he's taking your order. Can you be patient? Patience is a virtue.
I don't know.
He's taking your order, okay? And he's like, "How would you like your steak cooked?" Bam, bam. He's fighting while taking your order, of course, because he's tough.
He's not going to remember that I want it medium rare.
He'll remember.
There's no way.
Picture him like the butler from Clue. That's how I picture him.
Okay.
What's his name? I don't remember. Unimportant. So, and you're like, whoa, like that was so magical and cool. And then all of a sudden the floor just drops in and the waiter is like falling, and it's the kitchen, obviously. Duh. So, gives the waiter the kitchen. You're just watching like, wow, like what's going on down there? What falls in? The waiter.
No, I mean like what opens?
The floor.
Where is their floor if we're all around a table and he's in the middle?
Okay.
Are we around one big table, Benihana style?
Yes.
Okay.
That is what I've been saying.
So that would be the middle.
The middle floor has dropped out.
So the middle floor is the table.
No.
Then where is he? If he's in the middle of us and the table is in the middle of us, he is on the table.
Okay,
I just want to picture this.
Okay, can I like draw it or something?
No, we don't have time for that.
So, okay, picture this room. Okay, the walls are the table, but the inside it's just empty. Except the walls are like a table, and the table goes around.
So like
the
a
room.
bar.
Sure.
There's like a counter.
Circular bar.
There's a counter, and the table is behind you. If the wall is and then he's in the middle and he drops?
He's in the middle.
Where do I set my Sprite?
Okay, here the table is like an oval, but the interior is clear.
Interior of what? The table?
Yes, it is like a circle. It is a circle. Okay, picture this pot.
I'm sorry, we're all out of time.
I'm not even done yet. I didn't even get there. But it's like an action-based having shows, and then the celebrities, and they all walk in and they surround the table and they go, "Hello, it is me, Millie Bobby Brown. It is so nice to meet you. I am Millie Bobby Brown."
Oh, that's the clientele you're bringing to Canada?
Yes.
Okay.
She filmed in Iceland.
I'm
I
here
can't
for
say
it.
that. It's spoilers for Stranger Things 5. She goes to
This
Canada.
is coming out in so long.
Okay. Now that you couldn't comprehend my table idea, now I just can't finish my
So
restaurant.
they fall in.
They fall in and they're doing it, and it's like just constant action,
Yeah.
There's an interdimensional portal, and things are trying to eat your fillet. But it's part of the experience.
Things are trying to eat my filet?
Yeah.
And he's fending them off?
Yeah.
Or I get to fend them off?
Both.
Can I fight in this restaurant?
Yeah, sure. Your price might go up, fighting
Lawsuits.
fee. Yeah.
Lawsuits.
You can't
I
steal
broke
other
an
people's
actor's nose.
Exactly. Literally.
Yeah.
So action, celebrities, good fillets.
Is it all fillets? Their menu is just fillets?
Yeah, basically.
Great.
Fillets and celery.
Yeah, you do love celery.
Where's my celery?
Is there anything else about it? What's it called?
I didn't get that far.
What do you mean you didn't get that far? Isn't that like the first thing you have to do?
I'm trying to think of a witty name, but it's just bon
Filet. Steak filet.
steak fillet. Exactly. Yeah.
Mignon. Filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet min beyond. Whew, that was bad.
Yeah.
That's right.
The table would drop in and you'd fall.
Yeah.
The table would drop in.
What's that one restaurant where they arrest you? And they, I feel like this is a chain. I feel like it's like Texas
Waffle
Roadhouse. I don't.
After a fight?
I don't remember this, but it's like a Texas Roadhouse type thing, and you're eating, and then they're like, "You've been arrested for blah blah blah," and they
Casa
put you in a
Bonita
jail.
has a sheriff that goes around, but he's just looking for a villain.
But yeah, they put you in the jail, and then I don't know. I didn't think this all the way through, but it's a great concept, and you just need to trust. I'm looking for investors. Sharks, I want 10%. I want
you.
No, I want you to invest 10% for $100,000 for the stained glass window fees. What about $1 million?
Stained glass window fees. You're going through so much stained glass, and it's like handcrafted. Like there's like a guy who's just like slaving
they
over
have Da Vinci. Okay, he came back from the dead.
Yeah,
and he's with his one ear. Is that him?
That's Van Gogh.
Van Gogh is helping Da Vinci with the stained glass window. They're trying a new medium.
Great.
I wish I had done more with this.
All right, throw in 2 more ideas. It doesn't have enough, clearly.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. I feel like I'm not being very creative with this.
How is this not creative? This is crazy.
But at one point, the doors, you're ordering dessert and your waiter goes and he falls through the floor, except the floor, again, turns into an interdimensional portal.
Yeah.
And bye-bye, waiter. And you don't get your dessert. That also means that you don't get your check. So, hey, free filet mignon.
How are you making money?
The celebrities that come in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
Lots
right.
of celebrities.
Thanks for going over all of that with me, Emma.
I wish there was more. I really do.
I now have a better insight into what you dream about. One last time. This is the restaurant of your dreams. It was so loud.
Was it actually?
Let's bring things back to reality and see what other people think about the Long John Silvers that we ate at in this week's Yelp from Strangers.
Yelp from Strangers.
We need a little yelp, a little yelp from strangers. A 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4 or 5. So get a little yelp, a little yelp from strangers. A little yelp. Give us those complaints while you literally whine and die. Yelp!
All right, this is Yelp from Strangers, our segment where we turn to Yelp and read out our favorite 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5-star Yelp reviews of the very Long John Silvers we went to.
I got there eventually.
That was great.
Thank you.
Do you mind if I start us off with the first one? I'm gonna.
3-star review.
This is a 3-star review from Rob A. from Los Angeles,
Hello,
California.
Rob A. How are you?
May 28th, 2024. I'm biased when it comes to Long John Silver's because my tasty buds have memories.
My tasty buds.
That's what he said. It's very cutesy. Yeah.
Oh, is he very demure and cutesy?
I also love the idea of I'm biased when it comes to Long John Silver's and giving it a 3-star.
That's not very...
Like, that's like kind of the epitome of not that biased.
Being...
In either direction, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm biased when it comes to Long John Silver's because my tasty buds have memories of a long time ago. For that reason, they will always get an extra brownie point from me. When they are done right,
extra one. So that means his original rating would have been like a 2, which means...
I think it's like with nostalgia, this place is better for me. And even then, it's only getting a 3.
That's really sad.
Yeah.
Sorry, keep going.
When they are done right, you end up with a familiar, satisfying, no fishy fish flavor that maybe you grew up digging on when you needed that simple fish and chips groove.
No fishy flavor, so it's fake fish. What is Rob A getting at?
Typically, when you're eating fish, you don't want it to taste too fishy. That's just...
It's fish!
I know, but like, you want that like clean, like sushi doesn't really taste that fish.
Sushi.
I do too. But it doesn't taste that fishy. When you get something that like really tastes like the smell of fish, you're like, yeah, it's like, this isn't
okay,
right.
That's valid. Okay.
So that's what he's kind of saying.
Yeah, of course.
Even though it's a lie based on our experience to say that this doesn't taste fishy.
I would say it's just not fish. It just doesn't taste like fish. It tastes like food poisoning.
Bad. Yeah. If the captain needs a first mate on the ship and there is an opening because the previous one was caught eating more than their fair share of hush puppies and was forced to walk the plank, well then I'm his man because ration, people.
Is Rob A in love with the creator of Long John
Rob
Silver's?
A
This is a love story.
Boarding the ship.
Good for you, Rob A. Rob A, live out your dreams.
But also get better dreams.
Yeah. I feel like there's more to life than this. Don't board that ship, Rob A.
Yeah, don't get on that boat.
Don't do it.
And y'all, I'm gonna tell you, hush puppies don't grow on trees, but
Really?
from the uncharted island that is home to the hush Lilliputian people and their leader and Long John's half-brother, Short Ned Silver, you know, I could write a book on the complicated relationship of these two brothers, but let's get back to what counts.
Is he writing a fan fiction about Long John Silver's right now?
And his brother?
And his brother?
Yeah.
Was it casual?
I'm not answering this. But let's get back to what counts, and that's the golden, crispy, white, flaky fish and the supporting fries, and call it a day.
Supporting?
I mean, most fries are a support item. This one did not offer support. We'll get into it next week. As the new first mate, I will carry on the legacy of Long John Silver, Short Ned.
I will carry it on.
And
writing fan fictions. Go on AO3 right now and search Long John Silver's, and you will see fan fiction by Rob A.
Are you ready for the worst name that he's ever made up? I will carry on the legacy of Long John Silver, Short Ned, and their long-lost cousin, Slow Charlie Galvanized Steel.
Galvanized square steel that you borrowed from your aunt. Do you get that reference? Do you know what they're referencing?
No,
that is so funny.
You're brain rotted.
Funny.
You're brain rotted. Okay, and you know it, and you acknowledge it.
Can I get my brain rot stuffed?
All you do is meme. That's all you do. You live in memes.
I'm insulted.
Order a 2 or 3 piece fish dinner with a drink, pull up a seat, and enjoy while I spin a telltale yarn that will have you imagining the expansive.
He's actually telling this.
Yeah. Yeah, he thinks he's like this amazing storyteller.
How long is this review? Is he doing it like a fan fiction on Yelp?
It's so much longer right now.
Okay, I get it now. Whatever, man. See if I care.
And enjoy while I spin a telltale yarn that will have you imagining the expansive ocean with salt water in the breeze. Good staff, clean interior, lots of parking, friendly service.
Lots of parking.
A lot of people need to reach deep to get compliments. Because there aren't that many good elements to talk about. When you're complimenting the parking, and
that's not great.
It's not the best sign.
No.
Yeah. That's the Long John Silver way, and don't forget your vinegar packet. Fried when you order, so there's a short way. I don't know what that sentence means, but that's the end of the review.
Rob A., I think you need to go to therapy.
I think he should take a creative writing class because
this is a dare.
I didn't love his contributions to his brain wasn't creating things that I was impressed by. Short Ned.
He's funny. I like this guy.
I don't know.
Rob A., drop that fan fiction, man. If that's your passion, if we said that Long John Silver's was your passion, but if it's really creative writing, follow that passion, Rob A.
1-star review.
February 27th, 2025 with 1 star, and your profile picture is what I'm presuming is your hamster. Shelby, I appreciate that. Thank you. Shelby W. says, if I could give this place a 0 star, I would. There's no reason why this place has as many chain restaurants as it does. They should have shut this place down when they had that first ribbon cutting.
Can you imagine? They do like a ribbon and then they cut it immediately. Well, that's it.
Well, that's all, folks. All right. Time to close up.
And then wrap it again, but in caution tape.
If you go here, don't get the hush puppies, and definitely don't get the fish.
Look, so I agree with that.
I fully, Shelby W., I am on your side with this.
Yeah.
We are both from California, and honestly, I have an emotional connection with your hamsters, so yeah. So I guess don't go here because all they sell is fish. It's disgusting. Gives people diarrhea, food poisoning. That's the sentence.
Gives people diarrhea, food
poisoning. Yes. Yes, Shelby. Yes, it does. Oh my God. This place has survived so many years and I don't understand why. Do y'all like putting dookie in your mouth or something?
Say that again, but just look directly into the camera and just say that.
Do y'all like putting dookie in your mouth or something?
Great.
I'm not even... Seems like it shut this place down. That's the sentence. It seems like it shut this place down.
It didn't. It's still there.
I'm about to call Gordon Ramsay. She spelled it wrong. And health services on this joint. Shut this place down.
Do you know that Gordon Ramsay is not in the health department? He's not
I know,
responsible
but I get
for
what she's saying because I have a story about this that has to do with something you asked me earlier. Okay, I need to read this last sentence. I need to go back. Okay. Shut this place down. Anyways, thanks, Long John Silver's.
Thank you.
Anyways, thank you so much.
Thank you for the poo-poo dookie.
Thank you for the poo-poo dookie. You know, I have a really hot plumber, so thanks for helping me out. That's what I imagine Shelby just had.
Ugh.
She's thinking that maybe she's married now. Maybe Long John Silver's is
introduced her to her
husband.
Her craftsman.
Yeah, maybe their venue is a Long John Silver's.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for you, Shelby W, if that's true.
If that's the case.
Yeah.
If they get married at a Long John Silver's. Terrible. Hey there, it's me, Michael. And now that we're in season 4, I'm adding more content to my Patreon. Not only can you hear the extended Yelp from Stranger segment with 3 more reviews, and not only can you get an exclusive full episode covering an extra chain restaurant on the last day of each month, but I've added an extra chat with my guests where we discuss their go-to fast food and chain restaurants and talk about why they love them so much. I hope you'll come check it out, and you can get your first week completely free of charge. That's patreon.com/finediningpodcast. I appreciate and love you all. Back to the episode. And that's part 1. Tune in next week as we tell you what we thought about our meal at Long John Silver's.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Emma, it's been so fun making this episode with you. Will you join me for another one next week?
That's a long way away.
Luckily, we can film it now and put it out later.
Yo, that's crazy, dog. Oh.
Yeah.
A little yelp from strangers. Oh, I just realized I have a mic in front of my face. Oh my God. Can you do ASMR?
I have to do like an outro.
This could be your outro. Wait, can I do your outro? Thank you so much. Good. I need to get ASMR, thanks. Thank you so much for joining us this week. Good.
Can you tell them my Instagram and TikTok handle?
At Fine Dining Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts and your social medias. Good.
Tell them to join my Discord.
You have a Discord
server.
Join us Discord server.
Can you say it while not crinkling stuff so they can actually hear what you're saying?
Join this Discord server.
The link for that is in the description of this episode.
Go in the description.
But also, I have a Patreon.
Yes, please go follow the Patreon because I'm on the Patreon once. It's really awesome.
Yeah, you get an exclusive episode
give
every
him
month.
money so he can give me money.
All right. Well,
that was really fun. I enjoyed that.
We'll just be sitting here for 1 week waiting on our table. I will see you all next week.
I've been
Thanks
here the
for
whole
listening.
time.
That's not this show.
Have a fine day. I want to upstage you somehow. Can I do that?
You did.
Great.
Waiting on our table, step is done and we had some fun. Now we're waiting on our table. Join us next time, we're stuck in line. Waiting on our table. We're so hungry, tummy's grumbling. Waiting on our table. We gotta continue our search for mediocrity.
Have a fine day.